Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Contradiction. And I'm actually not exactly sure, like, what's my next, course of action here. Can I try the scrying mirror? There's no use for it. Okay. Let's just quickly see if Simon has something to say here about anything, but I think I've asked him already about all of the stuff that I could. Oh wait, no, the mask. That's true, and I think that's the same thing for Emma as well.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
At this? Have you seen this?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
Why?
Pointers?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about it?
That makes
it was
no
advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
If you say so.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
I'm sure it will be. I was waiting for like someone give me an item or something. I don't see any immediate contradictions. Like there's starting to pile up here, but I think I don't immediately see a whole bunch of stuff here. So yeah, all the homebrew stuff and all that doesn't really go anywhere. Doesn't know anything about the doesn't know about the argument. Atlas seminars. Right. Good. Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Emma, a point though. Well, that's one.
What do you know about Atlas?
Yes.
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
What's the similar thing? And also, I don't trust anything you say anymore. You've been so like, yes, I am a very person who I know words who are truthful. Yes, I'm a human person. Just come on now. Everything she said almost so far is like just okay. Oh right, I did show the mirror, right? Okay, so that's true. Has been to a similar course before, only went once. Okay, has never met Ryan. I mean, that doesn't... Nah, okay, just checking these out just right quick. Wait, hold on. If she's gone... I just wondered, like, if she said she didn't know Ryan at all. I was wondering if oh, right, mask.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Okay. Thanks for nothing, but I'm wondering about, like, has never met Ryan, but...
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Because you lie about everything. She's the murderer, take her in.
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it.
Right.
And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
I don't believe your promises, but okay, 7 p.m. We made progress. Yay, good, awesome.
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Okay, so is Ryan Rand at the Atlas thing or at here? This is like weird thing. Like they have a home here, but also the music is a little overpowering here. Can I? Okay, so the audio visual, the music option does nothing. Great, thanks. Well, let's keep on, going and hoping that, that I get away from the music. Oh, hello.
Ryan! Yes? Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions. Is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, you seem very innocent and cooperative. Yes.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
Yes.
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really?
Oh no. Yes.
Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
First question: why did you kill her? That's like, he's like the most guilty person ever in ever. Okay, from the top.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday. Then you came straight back with some of the students. Is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself?
Right.
Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Atlas meeting, drunk meeting, first met Kate. Okay. I don't think anyone knows about the driving license, but sure.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Right. Yes, I have to ask about the bicycle. That's important.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Okay. Interesting that, well, only way to get to work was what Simon said, but I don't think that's the key to everything. Again, you should ask everyone about the bottles. Maybe they are the key to the universe. You never... You need to be thorough.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Do you drink your own glass at all? It's just to just roll the glass around like, oh, it's a drink, yes. Okay. There we go.
Know what this is?
Yes, it's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Okay, if you want to, Alex James, London.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Yes, because it's important that when we kill people, it's that it's health and safety. He's guilty of something. Like, come now, like, look at the man. He's shaking like a leaf and nervous laughter and overacting
Do
of
you
that.
know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Aha. Right. Yes, the mask I took that I didn't have the warrant to take, but reasons.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. We had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
When we
It's
killed
borrowed
him.
from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Why would you dabble with a symbol? I don't understand. No, we don't use the symbol on the course. We simply dabbled with the symbol because... Right. Okay, so... Let's roll.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things,
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey,
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
Like the notion of how my glass never goes like more empty, and you never drink it. But I'm curious how this satanic rituals like. I'm not saying it's completely uncommon for a teenager to look up that stuff. Like it's actually not uncommon at all, really, but still kind of an interesting thing to just. That's satanic ritual. Okay, sure, like a plot point maybe, but we'll see. Huh.
Tell me about this.
It's It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks.
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Someone left an atlas book of the maps of the world, and I was like, haha! Oh boy. Okay, but that's all. Okay, just from the top, really, just I don't see immediate contradictions here, so that's okay. At the meeting said okay, and okay, doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Sam does ride a bike. Hasn't tried homebrew. Right. I don't see anything immediate like that would jump to mind here. Told Rebecca to tape over it to prevent injury. Kate's argument, doesn't know about the argument at the pub, leaves for Atlas. I think he's in the clear for now. I mean, I don't think this is anything. Okay. Sure.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
There is a tip system if I get stuck, so but let's try the door on the right real quick to see if there's anyone here still. No. Okay, so 7 p.m. Do I go buy all the Oh! Something new. Okay.
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
Yes.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
Well, you get arrested.
You do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what?
Or
you arrest me?
Yes.
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money. What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look,
I'm going to arrest
I do
you.
not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Jenks, you're a really good police officer, Inspector.
Pathetic.
Arrest him. That's, you know... Okay. Heavy metal, yes, let's...
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
I go for rock fan, but sure. Okay, this... Why would I be able to use this at some point? I'm a little confused. Like, the use icon isn't on everything, I think. Oh, maybe items there is. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, what is that? That sort of piece of something with colorful circles, and I don't quite get it, but okay. I'm just pressing stuff to scry for the dead. No, okay. Well, I got a clue, so let's go back to talk to Mr. Person. Was it again Paul Ryan or Randy Ryan? Now I'm forgetting again. Hello?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Actually, one more. What is in the symbol? Yes.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
I mean, you said devil sign, but you did the satanic things. Okay. Uh... Okay. I just thought that you know, but fair enough.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Apparently, it wasn't the thing. It's a little finicky sometimes to find the absolute one thing that you're looking for, especially because there's sometimes two things which are very similar. But it's so far we've made progress quite okay. So let's talk to these two.
A few more questions, please.
Lady Liar and Mr. Cyclist Person.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
Come on, Jinx.
No. Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
Okay, well that's that then. And that's all there was to ask her. Why is Simon not an
that's it for now.
option?
Thank you.
I thought there would be an option to go to Simon as well from, like, hello?
There you go. Come on. Cute.
Why the different,
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Oh, here?
No, at the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
but she had a house.
The greenhouses.
Well, it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
Sure. The hand symbol, if you will.
If I did this, would that mean anything to
If
you?
I did this.
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free.
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
Huh. So you know when you...
Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Interesting how you know guilt is always bad, like especially in a murder mystery. You see, when someone has murdered someone, guilt is yes.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Right. Quickly though.
Do you know the phrase "free to be free"?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Oh, yes. But I don't think I can contradict those from other people. It needs to be from the I can only do contradictions about what she says, not about what someone else, suggestfully said. So if Simon says something, I can't bring it up here. That's how this interface works, I feel. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Before I go back to Mr. Rand over there, I might want to talk to Rebecca. Just, she might give me something interesting, and I haven't been up there for a little moment. I gotta show the hand symbol and the yes.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay, Atlas Freight, let's go.
Ever heard the phrase "free to be free"?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
If you say so. Free to be free, believes people can be hung up on guilt. Okay, okay, fine. Right, the symbol, yes.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so she doesn't at least admit to knowing, but that's the same thing though. It was still linked to the phrase, so that's probably not a thing. But yeah, okay, it's not. Okay, I don't think. Oh, haven't seen.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Well, that was that then. So now we've asked her about all that stuff. I would probably... So I should either go back to Mr.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Just go do the free to... Oh, wait, before I just... No one at the restaurant, yes? No. Okay. Again, where's the chatter of the people coming? It's empty. Okay. Let's talk to Rand again about the free to be free thing, because he didn't recognize the hand symbol, which would be kind of odd. So, left.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, you.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto.
Oh, I'm sure when you killed someone, yes.
We teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
Oh, I doubt that very
Did
much.
you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
I will tell him you said that if I ever meet him. Okay, so... Hold on here. So... Doesn't know the symbol, but he did the... phrase thing. Like... I mean, he is supposed to know, yes? How would he not? There's so many similar things here that I'm worried I might be missing the one combination with that works, but I don't know. Okay, well, we'll see where we go from here next time.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
But for now, I am all out of time for this episode, and this is interesting. It's again delightful yet curious. I kind of like it, and actually, I'm enjoying it so far quite a lot. Have you seen this before? Oh boy. Oh, Jenks. And you know, the over-under odds of is Jenks actually a police officer? I don't even know. But okay. Yes. But I do hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.